Hello, everyone. Welcome to another book review with me. Today, I'm reviewing the book Talk Like Ted, The 9 Public Speaking Secrets of the World's Top Minds, and it's written by Carmine Gallo. I'm really happy I read this book. I've had it on my to read list for over a year now, and every time I pick the book, I don't quite get into the flow because I realize that it's a serious book that if you really want to get the best out of, you really need to be in the zone of like being in a masterclass. And what a masterclass it was for me, because I got so many nuggets reading. I had to write notes. My journal is full from my learnings from this book. And why did I decide to pick up this book to read? Because I had seen it recommended on different sites that I follow as a great book to read to improve your speaking skills. And so it didn't disappoint at all. So if you are into public speaking, if you do a lot of presentations, and frankly speaking, you don't even need to be all of that to need this book, because all of us in our life's endeavors, we're always called upon to, to talk to people, to talk to a group of people, to talk to friends. And reading this book and inculcating the tips and the nuggets, from this book will help you to be better at doing whatever thing that you are doing. Now, I got a lot of nuggets. So there were 9 secrets shared. And some of them I can say, yeah, I already inculcate them into my presentations, to my slides, and the way I present. But a lot of them also gave me a lot of insights. For instance, storytelling. I never really understand. I never really understood the importance of storytelling. I'm like, no, why should I be telling a story? I have something important to present. How has storytelling got anything to do with it? But now I see why it's important, and I see how it helps to engage the attention, the memory, and the feelings, the senses, because he also talks about the 5 senses that a good presentation, a memorable presentation would always elicit the engagement of the 5 senses, or 1 or 2 of the 5 senses, and that's what makes it more memorable and helps in the release of dopamine and all of that. So I really learned the importance of inculcating storytelling into my presentations. Another thing that really stood out to me is the 18-minute rule. I think that was secret 8, and he was like talking about how if you find that, you'll find that most TED Talks are between 18 minutes to 20 minutes, yes, and there's a reason for that. So you get, and I wonder, sometimes I have 1.5 hours presentation, like, how will I put that into 18 minutes? Sometimes if you're making scientific presentations, you can't cover everything in 18 minutes. And then he also talked, so I used to wonder how that was possible, but I have now seen it now. And even if it's more than 18 minutes, there are ways that you can still make whatever thing you're presenting really engaging and entertaining and impactful, such that it still remains memorable, even if you go beyond 18 minutes. Fantastic things that I learned here. Another thing that I thought was really, really instructive was, the use of graphs and the use of data, because in a lot of scientific presentations as well, and medical presentations, you have to use data, you have to use graphs. And he shares, one of the things I also like about this book are TED Talks that other people have given, where you can go back and watch, which I did, and I could really practicalize and understand what he was talking about, with how people used graphs in a very entertaining way and in a very insightful way. So yeah, a lot of nuggets I gleaned from reading this book. If you really want to improve yourself in public speaking, if you just want to be better, want to be better. If you're a marketing professional, you certainly should get this book. Yes, so it's one I highly recommend. You will learn eons from reading this book. So what are you reading? Are you reading anything new? Are you learning anything new? I certainly have learned a lot, and I hope to continue to inculcate what I've learned here. So till I see you again, keep reading and keep learning something new. God bless.